Today we're going to be talking about flock cameras because it seems like the problem gets better and worse at the same time. If you don't know what flock cameras are essentially these little AI cameras that watch your every move, and recently got an upgrade with Singlatrace by Leonardo. We did an entire video on what Singlatrace is and what it does and how insanely accurate we are becoming in actual Orwellian world. If you're new to this channel, how's it going? I'm your pal Cal, and today we're going to be talking about flock cameras. Here in my home state of Northern Virginia, Fairfax County and Loudoun County have had flock cameras for years. And for the longest time, nobody questioned it. Nobody knew what these cameras were, and they assumed that they were there for their own protection and their own privacy. But while that might be a little bit true, it seems like the problem is only getting worse. Flock cameras are now being approved in Virginia for ticketing purposes. Pass too far on a stop sign, you'll receive a ticket in the mail. No cop, no interaction, just cut and dry. This is somewhat insane because people make mistakes. Human error is a very real thing. And if you thought that was bad, it actually gets a whole lot worse. Based on an observation, it seems like these cameras are placed around apartment buildings typically, or low-income housing, or places that cops would typically want to keep an eye on a bunch of people at the same time. Go up north towards McLean, which is the upper echelon of the Northern Virginia area. They're very few and far between, especially during a war drive. They seem to pop up especially around apartment buildings, so it seems like where you live depends on how surveilled you actually might be. In this fight against flock, you have three types of people. You got the one person who uses applications like Deflock or any type of hardware based around ESP32s by Kernel Panic or the Biscuit Pro or the Marauder devices or a Hailhound. There are many devices that detect these flock cameras and then plan their routes accordingly using applications like Deflock or FlockU, open source databases that are there in place to help give you a sense of awareness of where they are so that you aren't as surveilled as they want you to be. But you have the Flock CEO calling these type of actions terroristic or Antifa, or just throwing keywords that aggressor, agitator, things of that sort that basically mark these type of people as terrorists when they're just trying to be concerned about their own privacy and don't want themselves to be logged in a database. Now, inspired by the Blade Runners of the United Kingdom, you have people who are stepping up to actually damage these cameras. And while one side is calling them criminals and the other side is calling them patriots, and no matter where on the fence you are, some people are not aware of the ramifications of what happens when these cameras are cut down. And some are actually not taking proper precautions to cover their faces in the right way. Flock cameras are loved by authorities because they use infrared to see through articles of clothing, and they're used to specifically map out the face of the Blade Runner if they're just wearing a shiesty. And while some people are getting creative and using methods that can basically trick the camera into not seeing them, others, however, are not taking precautions at all. And examples like this.
Peter Thiel! Peter Thiel! Well. It's a flock camera. Peter Thiel! Peter Thiel! Peter Thiel!
I see you, Peter Thiel!
We have a message.
We, the people of the United States of America, are not going to stand for that police state.
Obviously, I don't condone this type of criminal behavior, and this video is just me reporting on the flock camera problem, and I don't condone any illegal activity. However, each camera is actually worth its weight in copper and gold, and the solar panels on it can be used for a multitude of projects, and the battery pack inside is actually pretty decent. Now, the third type of person is the individual that shows up to city council meetings and is prepared. And that's kind of the key word here, is being prepared. There are pre-written statements on many websites that I've linked down below where you can show up to your next city council meetings. There's also dates about it as well, and you can let your voice be heard in the most calculated way, because it seems like when you have a cunning enemy, you need a cunning solution, and having everything pre-written, what to say, how to say it, and when to say it, can make a difference not only for you, your family, your friends, but your community around you. Now, depending on who you ask, Blade Runners are making a difference all across the United States, as well as students and anybody who's willing to make an extreme form of protest from these cameras being placed outside their neighborhoods or in their route of business or on their way to work. There are so many instances where these are just being placed in a row to be able to surveil an entire street. But Flock's solution to this is to demonize and to accuse and basically label anybody who goes against it, including the founders of Deflock and anybody willing to use Deflock, which makes no sense to me. How does using an app to protect your privacy and to keep what could be considered an evil organization from knowing where you are at all times be a terrorist organization? And that within itself is disgusting, and it says a lot about the people in charge of this type of movement. And they're not really that concerned about the Blade Runners because it costs you, and they just found a new solution. Flock drones. And yes, you heard me correct. This isn't some conspiracy theory. This is a fact. Flock drones are now being approved all across the United States, where the threat of a camera is no longer the thing that actually matters. Now, if they need to deploy a drone to follow a suspicious person or anybody that they deem to be a threat, no warrant, nothing. This is absolutely insane, because it seems like no matter how many people stand up and protest, Flock's answer is to get even more diabolical. Warrantless. And we've seen multiple occasions where the powers that be abuse these type of systems as testing or internal review. And when you let the police themselves, they just typically find that there's nothing going on and there's nothing wrong. Unless you say something, unless you do something. Applications like Deflock are a foundation to our society now. And the more people use it and the more people implement it into their daily lives, the more that they can be removed from places like this apartment complex, where there's a Flock camera on every entrance, knowing exactly who arrived, who left, and where somebody's going. Now on this channel, we've gone over numerous custom firmware and devices that can not only detect these Flock cameras, but give you tools to combat the Singlatrace aspect as well. But you don't even need a fancy gadget or a gizmo or even DIY anything fancy to be able to combat this type of surveillance. It's as simple as downloading the Deflock app, planning your routes against these cameras, and helping contribute to map these cameras out for others to be able to do the same. People have to stand up for what they believe in and say something, because it just seems recently that nobody wants to say anything that could be in the realm of being slightly difficult. And this is how oppressors get away with oppressing large amounts of people at the same time. You can do something about it. You can literally make a difference. You don't want to show up to a city council meeting, you don't want to let your voice be heard, then these drones will get approved in a city near you. And then more and more people will be falsely accused, monitored without a warrant, and ticketed. God forbid they make a small amount of human error. I love your faces. We'll see you next time.